There we are. Here we are. So I'm gonna oversize that. That way you guys don't see the percentage on the screen. So, yep, we got another 1.8T to tear down. Now this is from a good friend of mine. He dropped off a motor today, and so we're getting ready to rebuild it. He bought it off of someone that, if he would have asked me sooner, I would have told him not to buy the motor. I'm not here to call out anybody, but a very specific person I helped, and he did me a little dirty. And this was one of the motors he just left out, and it wasn't in a really good condition. So I'm doing him a favor because I was done dirty, and I don't want him to get kind of the short end of the stick. So he hit me up and asked me if I knew this motor, and yes, I did know it. And he asked me if it was a good buy or not. I told him no, but he ended up buying it prior to that before asking me. So again, he kind of got the short end of the stick, so I'm going to help the guy out. So I offered him that I can build the motor for him. So we're going to tear it down tonight, all the way down to pretty much to a bare block, and get it ready to go down to my machine shop at Paradise Motorsports in San Marcos, California, and build him a block, a good little block for daily driving, not for horsepower, just a good old-fashioned stock rebuild with all new bearings, anything else on the head. If the head needs a rebuild, we're going to do rebuild as well on the head, but we'll go, again, as we tear things down, we will inspect and make sure everything's within certain specifications to see if anything is required to be replaced besides just bearings, rings, and pretty much gaskets and a typical hot tank. Deck the head, hone the block, and that's it. And polish the crank. No, this is not Ian's. Yo, what's going on? This is not Ian's. This is another person. I'm not here to be very specific on names, just to help out somebody, you know. Again, I just feel bad that he got shafted, and so I'm going to help him out. So as always, we use sandwich bags for everything we take apart, and that way when we get back to rebuilding, we can find everything in its rightful place. And yes, I do work. I work. I actually work 4 days a week, full time. So yeah, I do have a life. But greetings, Peter. So yes, I do. But again, other people have lives, and other people get screwed over, and it's not fair to them. So that's what PincheAls Garage is all about. It's about helping each other as part of the community and to get things done, you know, and helping everybody out, because if I'm able to help somebody out, in return, they're going to be able to help somebody out and keep spreading that good, you know, that good vibe feeling, you know? So, let's see here. We got coolant, flange. Intake manifold nuts. I mean, pretty common. I need this guy. Yes, Dub Invasion, love it. What's going on? Long time, Corum. Yeah, we're just tearing down another 1.8T, man. So we're going to do valve cover. I know you guys love 1.8Ts. The valve cover is held together with 10mm bolts. What's your question on the, what's the fastest you've done a teardown? In about 2 hours. And that's what I'm going to try to do right now. So, and I do everything by hand. Remember that. What bolt did I use for the top starter? I don't remember. I gotta go check. You got to remind me later, Dub, because I actually forgot. I don't use air tools, guys, just so you know. So this takes longer than normal. I don't use air tools because I don't want to damage anything during the removal, because that's no bueno if you damage some of this stuff during the removal process. One day when I start making real money, I might buy some of those impact tools that are really light. You know, they don't damage the nuts because they're not like heavy torque impact guns. Not like an air impact gun, because the air impact gun, oh man, those things got too much torque. Hell yeah, Corum! That's freaking cool, man. Congratulations that you got it running, by the way. It's always a good feeling to get something up and going after many, many, many hours of work. So, valve cover should come right off. So, next step is to, we don't need a valve cover gasket. We'll just leave it alone. Make sure you don't lose these guys. These are the oil sprayer thingies. I don't know the exact term for it, but it's there. Don't remove them. I mean, don't lose them. You know, I would get that, but man, PincheAls Garage is on a budget, buddy. We got that budget life, you know. One day I'll get that stuff, and I believe me, man. If I had real tools versus my Harbor Freight tools, I would do it in a heartbeat, man. But Harbor Freight's done me so well that I cannot complain. When you guys are tearing down stuff get it ready for a machine shop, make sure you take off everything to be safe, that you don't lose it, that the machine shop doesn't lose it when you take it to them. You just don't want to lose stuff that's actually important or vital. Hell yeah, Corum! That's awesome, man. That is super cool. Congrats either way, man. That's what I want to hear, that someone did it on their own, they wrenched it, and they learned something. They did some learning. You got some yearning for some learning. Here. So we're going to cut this belt because we don't need the belt. This is not Rob's engine. You never sleep. Nope. Never sleep, buddy. Don't know how to. People need help, man. Come on. don't turn on me. Alright. I'll get that in a little bit. It's not that vital. Let's see here. The valve cover's done. Shit, see, I gotta get these belt off. I get the timing cover off as well. This is not Mark engine. This is not that. It's just someone bought an engine from somebody that I knew, and I know the history on this engine, and it wasn't taken care of. And the guy got shafted, so I'm taking care of him now. Because he bought it from somebody that he shouldn't have bought it from. And I'm going to take care of him now.
Why are you so nosy?
Well, they were curious, like, what's the story? They just want to know what's going on, you know? It's okay. Only natural for them to ask what's going on. I wish this was Tiny's motor for a surprise, but no. This is not Tiny's motor. Not even close. Tiny won't...
Tiny's not shady.
Yeah, Tiny is not a shady person, so he just pisses me off. That's it. So next, we're going to take the cams off. Who? Okay.
I forgot to send him what he wanted it to look like.
Where's mine?
You want a ginger beer?
No, no ginger.
You want a cream soda?
How about a Pepsi?
Root beer?
Or a blackberry? Black cherry?
They don't have them.
What?
Only the Costco pack has it. When it comes out, you're 4.
That's right. I'll give you guys all the details later after the motor is done. Because I don't want to spread bad juju around, you know.
You shouldn't even mention it.
Again, it's okay, Carlene.
Bad juju.
Yeah, I don't want to spread the bad juju while I'm building an engine. We can need good juju, all the good juju. No bad juju.
You want root beer? Cream soda?
Pepsi. Ovaltine.
You want Ovaltine?
No, just kidding.
You want some whole milk?
No, Virgo. Love of God, no whole milk.
I got some Fairfield lactose-free
Nah, I'm cool.
chocolate milk.
Nah, I'm good. Just a Pepsi, an ice cold Pepsi. A little bit, yep. We're gonna need a box specifically for the cams. One more. Grab one more.
I have one more.
Find another one. We're gonna need a small, one of the small ones. The shipping boxes that we use. Cause they just need to be in a tight spot. That's it. I don't want them moved around.
You want me to read?
We're not gonna forge it up. We're only gonna do a fresh rebuild. We're leaving all the basic internals intact. We're just doing a good old-fashioned rebuild, so you can last them another 5-10 years driving it. You know.
Why does it look like that?
Because that's the actual YouTube, and this is my software.
Oh, I'm like, you're
Oh
not.
no, this is my software. This is my.
But
YouTube.
you're not even in the picture.
I am in the picture. It's just moved over here.
Okay. That's like.
I just need to pay attention to that.
I can read it.
If you want to read it, you can read it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my wife, Carlene, is going to be the narrator of your comments. All right, guys. So whatever you say, she will say. So be nice.
Mm-hmm.
To a point. And then she'll probably get irritated if you guys say saying dumb stuff, and then
Hi, Dale.
just speak up a little louder so the mic can pick you up home over here.
He said, "What's up, Hawaiian?"
Ha
He says, "Be nice, guy."
Aloha, aloha, oi.
He says, "Story time."
Story time?
Story time.
Not story time yet. Cut the top.
Cut the top. Oh. And I got a wave. La la
Jeez.
la la la.
La la. She really will say anything I post.
You're testing out.
They're
Shaka,
test.
shaka bra.
Shaka. They're testing the limits of what Carlene will repeat.
Hi, David.
Is that Kane?
Yeah.
Nice.
See, now they only want to talk to me.
Jerks. We'll talk to her then. Leave me alone. Well, it's actually let me work till too. So yeah, sure, talk to her. See what happens when you put way too much RTV. Oh my god. Alright, there's a lot of RTV in there.
You zoom in on it?
Yeah, I know, no, I can't, but I'll show them when I take it out. I can't even take it off.
It's a cake.
It's really kicked on there. You guys can see, this is the wrong way to install a freaking valve cover gasket. There's more freaking RTV than there is freaking... God, it irritates me so much.
And a bag?
No, this is trash. Okay, so... Here we go.
You need a bag?
No. These, like I said, we need to just put these in here.
Oh, okay.
They just go in here.
In order.
Not really in order, because I already know the order.
Let's see.
But it's for them.
Hi, George. How long does this machine shop take to get the motor back to you?
It depends on their workload, honestly. I've had them in like 2 to 3 days or up to 2 weeks, so it just depends on how busy they are, man.
Luis needs advice. Going to help do the 1.8T timing on the new car my dad bought. What brand do you recommend?
For the timing belt? SCP Euro, man.
Dale says, whoa. Quorum says, Gates. The OEM kits.
Yeah, OEM kits. FCP Euro has a really good kit. ECS Tuning has cheapened out on their kits big time, so I don't recommend them very much anymore. They've been putting really cheap parts in their kits. So, Stay away from ECS tuning, honestly.
David Kane says, I have a serious question. Are the OE spec aftermarket parts of Victor, Ransfot, L-Ring, etc. hard to get over there?
No. We can get L-Rings, no problem. Victor Reigns, no problem. Phoebe, no problem. It's pretty common over here in the U.S.
Continental is not that bad.
Correct. Continental is definitely not that bad.
What size bolts do you use to mount your engine stand?
Anything that fits from Home Depot.
Or your bucket? What is it called?
My bolt bucket. I just go to Home Depot and just see what matches the factory stuff. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Jake says he's going to pick some bolts up tomorrow morning. And he recommends sizing?
Just get like 8 to 10 inches long, Carly. Careful.
Yeah. In the box or?
No, those don't go in the box. They stay on the side.
What about that?
What? Move those out of the way.
I'm greasing them.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah, dry hands. Okay, so next.
Do you happen to know the thread pinch or length?
I don't, sorry. I just usually I take one of the bolts from the transmission. And so there's 2 different bolts. There's one that's an 18 that's on top, and then the ones that are 16 on the bottom. Those 2 bolts, take them over to the Home Depot.
Take them with you.
Take them with you and line them and mock them up. Hey, Pasky!
Don't they got the little bolt like thingy that you can compare them to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have the comparison chart one.
Yeah.
Use the comparison chart.
Yeah, there's a thread finder inside the Home Depot and Lowe's to help you find what threads you need.
Says, oh hey.
Oh hey. All right, so.
David says 8 to 10 inches long. LOL. That's what she said. Oh, that's what she said. His. Ha ha ha.
So when we pull the lifters out, we always go left to right, never right to left. Holy hell, man. Jeez, these people.
It's so caked.
Yeah, it's on RTV for days, man. Probably why this motor had so many problems. Thank God it's here now.
You gonna scrape it out?
No, you can't scrape aluminum. Just gotta smack it. Like,
knocked out.
Yeah. Oh my God, it broke! It literally broke! What the hell? I've never had one do this.
Looked like a plug.
It's called the half moon seal.
No, but it was in there like.
Yeah, it literally just snapped off.
Yeah.
Look at all this RTV. Ridiculous. Oh, getting frustrated. Okay, I gotta be smart. Hold on. Okay, so left to right when we pull out lifters, use the magnetic tool.
I don't have them. Bought a 1.8T used. I'll Google it. He doesn't have bolts. So.
Oh, yeah. Google the transmission bolts. Oh my God, these aren't coming up.
He says, "Oh hey girl, nice to see you." RTV gang.
Seriously.
George, I used an old starter bolt and just added nuts and washers. David, that motor looks clean. Regular oil changes for sure. Corum, for the 2-liter stroker, do you need 2-liter rods or do you still use the 1.8T rods?
No, you have to use different rods and different pistons. Wow, this is not coming off. I've never had one do this. I'm gonna have to be okay. I've never had an engine.
Probably coated.
No, not coated. It's having some weird issues. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the first for me, guys.
Using CP pistons.
Yeah, you need different pistons and different rods, Corum. Separate the breaker bar out. And the 19.
Those lifters ain't lifting, Louise said.
Ah.
David said, use the 1.8T rods, just use the 2.0T crank. They're fully forged cranks. Forum, yeah, the TFSI crank I'm using at 82mm pistons. It's
Here. I need you to hold this.
Straight?
Yeah, just hold it like this so it doesn't move. It's gonna strip. No. Here's one. Here's two. And number three. Number four. Nope.
No?
Stripped.
Of course it did.
You go all the way down, that's why. Time for a hammer! Got it? Fuck, no!
Strip.
Yeah, that thing's super stripped.
Yeah, tap it.
No, I'm gonna have to grab a bigger one.
David, my bad. I've seen 1.8T rods used before, just cleared the oil squirter though. Quorum, okay, no problem. I think there's something in the sump you need to clear for the ARP mains too. David, nice to see the correct torque specs has been used, LOL.
Yeah, right? Yeah, rust.
WD?
WD and heating it up. My torch. You can get that out of there for right now.
What's the VR6 going in? Stick.
The Jetta? Mark IV Jetta?
Or 3 Ugga Duggas, haha. David LOL. Rob says, what's going on? Hi, Rob. Louise says, VR6 is for me, stock, refresh, rebuild.
I mean, his VR6 is done. You just gotta get it broken in.
So it's a 24 valve.
No, 12 valve.
Can you hold it again? No.
Oh, no.
You have the hammer?
No. Here, gotta get it on there.
Am I holding or turning?
Just hold it. Nope. Ah! Smells great. I'm gonna have to probably jam one in there.
That's what I was saying. If you
You can
had
take it up. This one will fit.
Will?
Yeah, oh yeah. It will fit, but it's gonna have to damage. Gonna have to hurt it.
said 12 valve, not 24. Jake said if it's a chip ECU. No, stop. Quorum, get the grinder out.
Can't get the grinder out yet.
Patsy says, can you weld on it?
No, I don't have a welder.
Jake, I just did an MK3 12 valve rebuild, having trouble getting the damn oil pan to seal correctly.
You need OEM RTV if you want that thing to seal.
Louise says, I'm in Cali, dude. Need it to get to shows, cruise on weekends, and back home.
It'll do more than that. I promise you that, buddy. It'll get you across the country at least 10 times.
What's the build going into for Rob? This one.
This is going back into a stock Jetta wagon. Nothing special. Here, hold it.
Rob, check your email.
Yeah, Rob, check your email. Honey. Hold it for me. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold it. Come on, don't.
You want me to pull the other one?
No. It's wanting to strip more. Give me the bigger hammer. Get this out. Bigger hammer.
David, I just drill off the head and then get off out with the removal tool later.
Yeah, I would do it too, but I don't have that right now. Go up. Other way, other way. Down. Keep going. There, this is where I want it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. Okay, that's it.
Got
it's
it?
off. Yep.
Jetta wagons are amazing. I need one. Rob. Dale, I want a Mark IV wagon also. Patsky, yeah, wagons are awesome. Jake.
Ha 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 ha!
Is it hex cap screws time to bust out the vice grips?
Got it out.
Patsky says not selling much. Good job, Louis said. Oh, David wanted to know if you saw the pics he sent.
Yes, I did. I'm going to share those tomorrow.
With the poll.
For another poll. Because currently the wheels are going to go white. See, there's a good reason why I have standard and metric in here. The standard ones I just damage. I can care less. Because standards are just a little bit bigger than metric. And you can hit them in there with a hammer. That way if you damage it, you don't feel as bad. You don't worry about damaging your metric stuff.
David says, wahoo. Corum says, well done, Al.
Thank
Dale says, awesome job, man.
you.
Patsy says, yay.
Okay, so I need a baggie.
Louis says, Flintstone push pop.
Make a baggie for timing cover.
David said, okay, decent, as someone else said, will look like a Flintstones, lol. That's it?
That's it.
For the bolts?
Yep.
Okay. What's the next one?
Next one will be timing. Timing components. I guess you can call it that.
head. How do I check for bent valves?
You
said remove the head.
Yep, pretty much remove the head.
Louise says, that was me, David. Orange and white always remind me of the Flintstones push pop back in the day. 99% of the time a belt is broken, it's got bent valve.
Not 99, 100%.
George, LOL, when it's off the motor. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately there is other ways, but they're not the best way of doing it. You can do what they call a leak down test. You need a special tool for that. And it'll put pressure into the cylinders, and then it'll pressurize your cylinders, and it'll tell you if there's actually a bent valve. But it's always not as accurate as just pulling the head off and then looking at the valves. Honestly, you'll know pretty quickly if it has a bent valve, because the car is running like total crap.
I figured out a name for the Patreon car now. Bam Bam.
Bam Bam?
Because that's all they're talking about, Flintstones. It reminds me of Flintstones.
Yeah. It's like diarrhea just came out of this thing. Look at that.
Ugh.
Chunks of.
It just vomited.
Oh. Haha. Alright, guys.
You know what's wrong with the car?
Yep. This engine overheated. And I can show you guys why. Someone tried to fix it with magical overheater in a bottle. People just don't understand. You can't just put crap in your block, man.
David says, with doing the history of my entry to VW, I know I'm still bagged, but I kind of feel like a traitor as I've got an Audi.
It's just an overpriced VW, buddy.
Dale says, ugh, bent valves. Rob says, okay, thank you. Jake says, Audi is rear-wheel drive VW. Corin says, I have a valve stem leak. Jake, mostly. David, all-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive, LOL.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a rear-wheel drive Audi. It's either front or all.
Corum says, and forward mostly. FWD mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, front-wheel drive.
Yeah. We just discovered a clue.
So, looks like they try to put block sealant in here. If you guys can see this, there's like chunks of like this goop. It looks like rocks or debris, but it's actually not. It's called a block sealer. And block sealer pretty much hardens to like a fake metal or like a fake like clay. And it does this to your block. It goops up. And what happens, what people don't realize, whenever you do something like this and you have the thermostat in here, it just clogs the thermostat and it just overheats your car. So, more than likely this engine has overheated badly. Sucks, but again, it's at the right place now. And it's going to get taken care of. I gotta take the spark plugs out. So the spark plugs are going to give us a little bit more history as well on this block. So let's see what we get. So, oh yeah, this had an overheated head. There's moisture in these. It's not very good. You guys can see there's water on every single thread. Now, I get the guy who dropped off the engine for me did tell me that it did have water. It was left outside, so it could be due to that. But looking at the spark plug itself, extremely dark, with a little bit of brown on top. So that's actually not that bad, meaning it ran lean, maybe for a little while in its life, but it's still pretty bad. I would not trust this engine in any way to be, hey, this is a good running motor. No, not at all. Already finding out that it might have had an overheating issue. This is just as bad. Jeez, man. Bad. So yeah. All crappy spark plugs. No bueno. Trash. I know. Hopefully he didn't pay much for it. He didn't tell me, so.
Jake said yes, excluding the quattro system. David likes Bam Bam. Don't forget the older Audi 5100 LS. Gail says bruh.
Bruh. Alright, looks like I can remove the head now.
Pasky says that 5-cylinder, the best sounding engine after the VR6.
Exactly, after the VR6. Not before.
Ivan says, so what's going on? My phone died.
We're still removing the motor. Turn it down.
Pasky said gross. Jake said, I do agree 5-cylinders are very sexy sounding engines, but they need a balancing shaft because they are imbalanced. Jeez. Luis, another clue. Jake said mainly the Audi SI. David says S2, RS2, epic cars. I've only got an A3 as my project. Had to go with my daily. Was French and constantly draining funds for the project. So sold both. Got a semi-decent car and then focusing on family first. Connor says I love the old Audi S2. RS2. And another bag. Another bag.
No, these are going to be trash. So I'm going to teach you guys a little trick here for removing head bolts. Not installing. Do not do this for installing. Alright? Only for removing. Alright? You can use an 8mm Allen wrench if you don't have the special Volkswagen head tool.
You mean a hex bit?
No, it's like a Torx, but...
It says hex bit.
No, this is just an Allen bit.
Oh, okay, I see it, yeah.
It's an 8mm. But you have to buy the special Volkswagen one. That's a 37, I believe. And it's like $40. And no. I can use an Allen bit to remove them. But do not use it to install them.
Jake said, yes, the USA finally getting the RS4, but extremely overpriced. IMO. Ivan, I'm curious to see the gasket.
Me too. I'm actually very curious on this gasket as well. We need to clear this spot right here up in front. Move all the tools like to over there. By your beer.
I'm surprised Tiny's not on here.
I know, I'm definitely surprised that Tiny's not on here. Holy crap. Yeah, pissing me off.
Not yet.
If it fits, it sits.
Yep.
Jerk.
You don't need a very good discipline.
I know. I don't even need him here. He's already pissing me off. 'Cause I know exactly what he's gonna say. That's the problem.
David says Swiss chefs. I think Ivan. Swiss chef? Oh, what is it gonna look like?
Swiss cheese?
Swiss cheese, yeah. Probably autocorrect. I want to see those coolant passages on the block.
I know, me too. Alright. Heads off.
Louis said Gasket is going to have tons of slush. George says that video was too funny.
Alright, let's see here. This looks like it was replaced. This is not old.
It's clean.
This has been replaced. Yeah, this has had a head job before. And the reason why I can tell you right now off the bat. Oh my fucking god. Ah. Dude. Dude. No. Alright. I gotta bring this up to you guys. This is so bad. So bad. This is probably why it overheated or had issues down the road. Guaranteed. I'm gonna wipe this down so you guys can see what I mean. This recently had a job, or someone did work on this engine, and you can tell very, very easily. So I'm gonna bring this close to you guys, alright? So you guys can see this.
Rob says, I have in the system too. Lean fault, new O2 sensor, new use SAI pump, new spark plugs, new coil packs. I was going to do a liquid moly fuel system flush followed by a liquid moly injector cleaner. Ideas?
Don't know yet, Rob. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to have a moment with this.
Oh, he said the head wasn't machined, was it?
No. The head was sanded down. The head was not machined, and the way you could tell, because it doesn't have a mirror finish, it has
scratches.
Literally scratches all over the entire top. Oh my god.
So it's budget?
Oh yeah, this is Mickey Mouse though.
A budget build?
Oh my god. Oh, this makes me so angry.
Oh dear.
So this is the head gasket here, right? Usually a used head gasket, when it comes off, it would have way more wear than this, and you can see there's already rust marks on here. Probably because it didn't seal correctly. They probably used green coolant in the block. They used probably the cheapest oil possible. Obviously, they probably did because they sanded the freaking block.
They didn't put the money to get it machined.
No, they put no money into this thing. They just literally, you know what? They did it pretty much what Tiny would do. If it fits, it sits.
No. Tiny would get it machined.
No, Tiny would not. He'd be like, nah, man, it works. It's good. No, he'd listen to me, but still. Oh my god.
Says, Patsy says sinkhole, LOL. Dale said, what? Oh my god, bruh.
Seriously, brah.
Mickey Mouse is insulted. David said, LOL, P60. Corum, cringe. Rob, you go cheap, you get problems. SMH.
Yeah?
LOLIC for Patsy. Luis, that was our final clue. Tiny did it.
Oh, man. I wish Tiny was here right now.
He can't even defend himself.
I know, he can't even defend it. He probably even wouldn't. He'd be like, hey, man, you're probably right.
He's going to be on this later.
Yeah.
George says, oh my god, you and Tiny. David says, LOL, I agree, Luis. Ivan, I'm sour priced. They didn't use oh, surprise. What's the autocorrect? didn't use silicone.
I wouldn't be surprised either. They'd probably use like copper gasket.
Yeah, Dale, LOL.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I am so heated right now. Not even funny. This really
They
is.
just did it in their backpack.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just use 1,000 grit. We'll be good. We'll be good. Send it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No, what's worse is if he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. He bought it off of someone who said it
No,
was
I'm
good.
saying the other person if they didn't know either.
We don't know that. That's the problem. That's the problem.
If he went budget but didn't know they were going to be doing that, you know.
So now the block, the head is off. Now it's to tear down what's around the block. I'm actually I'm very nervous what the block is going to look like now.
Louise says Al is pacing in disbelief. Patsy says looks like a hole on that one piston.
No holes.
Dub Invasion. Where's the motor from?
I'm not telling you. I can't tell you the details.
It says Quorum is asking, hey Al, why does my power steering go when I'm driving? Works fine until the revs get higher and it gets...
Pump is failing or you have bubbles. Okay. Yeah.
Ivan wants to know what's wrong with the green coolant on VWs.
Can't use it.
Quorum says it's supposed to be the pink G12.
That's correct. G12 or G13 from the newer cars, you can mix it, but you can't go green. The pink has a special lubricant to keep sensors from wearing incorrectly, so proper resistance is done. On top of that, it lubricates the water pump, and it lubricates actually the block. It prevents the block from rusting since the block is made of cast iron. So it's one of those things. It's like it's an entire ecosystem, and you got to keep it happy with that stuff.
Patsky says they treated that like an improvised air-cooled mechanic would do back then.
Ay, ay, ay.
Rob says everyone knows that you start with 1,000 grit. You have to go with 2,000, 3,000, and finish with 5,000. Come on, guys.
Right, I agree. Very smart, Rob.
Jake said, is that an AWP 1.8T?
Yes.
Quorum says it's 15 quid for 10 liters on, liters on eBay. Luis, I hear you can sand it faster by only using 400 grit, Rob. Everyone knows.
We typically use 18 grit. We literally just grab a rock and we just go like this.
A brick?
Yeah, we grab a brick. I think a brick would do a better job than...
It's flat, at least. Dale says, don't mix the green with the pink. It will turn into sludge.
It'll turn into stink.
David says, hear you there, Rob. What would have been better than using?
Just use a rock.
Brick.
A brick or a rock, it would have been better than what they did, honestly. Might have lasted longer.
Papsky says, meh, use the belt sander.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen some videos of people doing that. Oh my god.
She said 80 grit. Rob, you said bubbles is failing pump?
No, it's probably just air in the pump.
Yes, couldn't it be a leak that causes that as well?
Maybe. Maybe, or just a failing. It could be air in the system, or it could be what we call or a failing pump. It's one or the other. You don't get both.
Coram said, I mixed water with mine and it went bad. Pink only. Louise, Bam Bam would love a 40 grit job with just rocks and bolts. Rob says, Louise 400 is what gets you this result. Shaking my head.
Gets you these quality results.
Coram says,
I need towels.
Why you pee on the floor?
The car peed itself, not me. I mean, not the car, the engine.
You got another one over there.
No, not those. Give me another one. There's still coolant in this thing.
More used?
I don't know. Look around.
Oh, you're in it.
I don't know.
I guess it's outside. Well, looks like I gotta get you a new one.
Thank you.
Lauren says I've been through 3 pumps, new rack, tried everything, no leak.
Interesting. I don't know what to tell you. If you did 3 of them and you still have the same problem, I don't know what to tell you. That should have solved the problem.
David says, good work. He's got to go. Deuces. Bye, David.
Bye, David.
Patsky says she's scared. LOL.
I'm scared too, girl.
Louise, Al couldn't contain himself with excitement.
Yes, I could have. It's just my water broke.
You piddled on the floor.
I did not piddle. Oh my god, I hate that word. That's Al's trigger word.
Dub Invasion. Damn, boy. That is a rough black. Looks like they used a marble slab and sandpaper. Corum. Yep, 1 recon and 1 brand new cost 130 quid. Maybe I'm not bleeding them right.
It's a possibility, man. It's hard to tell, though.
Ivan says, Corum, then BWs aren't for you.
No. Don't say that.
It's a Volkswagen. It's got issues.
Yeah, it's naturally born with problems. You guys play nice. Jeez, help each other out. Don't hate on each other, right? If you want to do that, go to freaking burn all the MK4s. Go enjoy their toxic page.
Gotta be referee.
A little bit. Gotta be dad every now and then. Alright. So
It was a yoke.
I know it's a yoke, but we gotta be chill with everybody. Yoke around nicely. You know? Some people don't know any better, man. What?
Rob says I better take you to the hospital if your water just broke. Keep us posted. Corum said only ever had them, bro. Fox, Polo 9, 3, 1600, Mark 4, and my 1.8T. Only Volkswagens.
Nice. Alright, so oil cooler's off. Well, yeah, oil cooler's off. Now we gotta take the housing out. Babe?
Yeah.
I forgot to, we need to bring the oil pan out.
Outside?
Yeah.
It's cold out there.
I know. Baby, it's cold outside. What?
Louise says it's time for another fundraiser
For what?
for waxing Al.
No!
No, Rob agrees.
No one's waxing.
To the highest bidder, choice.
No! No! You guys are not the owners of my body. So, leave me out of this.
Corin says, never getting another car when engines are illegal to drive. I'll swap a hybrid into my Mark IV. Katsky's laughing. Rob says, yes, Luis. LOL. Yes.
No, you don't have choice. No one has choice except for me.
Dale was going to ask how the weather was in Cali.
It was 80. It was like 75 today.
It was 70 today. Now it's about 40.
So it's great. We had a foot of
Not as bad for Texas and all you guys down in the south. Jeez.
Yeah, we had a foot of sun today. It was great. 1 whole foot of sun.
Louis says I'm in charge. Carlene is. George says do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
No. You guys are horrible people.
While Ivan says while waxing him, shave his head too.
No, I can't shave my
that's
head.
That's going for charity. We can't do that.
You can't do that. That's for people. I want my... you don't understand. I will shave my head right now. I don't want my hair, but I'm doing it because there's some kids that need it, man.
Others need it more than him.
Yeah.
When's the waxing poll going on the Patreon?
No! No! You guys suck, honestly, man. You guys
they're all ganging up on you now.
Yeah, when's the waxing poll?
That's the fundraiser.
No, it's not. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Can't wait till when you guys wax. I'm going to wax your taint.
Highest bidder.
Yeah, highest bidder to wax Luis's taint. No. Not for me. You guys...
They get choice. Luis says, I'll buy a $50 ticket.
Yeah. I'll buy a $1,000 ticket so it doesn't happen. Shit, man.
You can't join in. You're a participant.
I am the owner. Who are you talking about, participant?
It says, let's start it at 10, George.
No! This is not a thing.
See what happens when you go live? There's a live fundraising event.
Freaking Pasky just gave me $4. No!
She started the bid off.
No, this is not happening. The heck with all you people. No.
She started.
I gotta go get the pen.
Oh, Chris said, taint funny, lol. Patsky said, let's start.
No.
Doing a live stream. What? We're doing a live stream. Oh. I'm just reading the comments.
Not happening. You guys better not be donating any money.
Rob says he used it to finish my Mark II. Says so. I'm sure she'll be down.
I just don't want to see any more money on the pay coming in. It will really irritate me. You closing it? Okay.
It's gonna be all these bits popping.
I don't want. No, this is not a thing. This is definitely not a thing. It's not gonna be a thing.
There's $3.
Dude, stop! You guys don't know. This is not a thing. It's not gonna happen.
We can do some legs.
No, stop! Stop promoting this, you horrible woman.
Let's do a leg.
I'm not doing this, guys. I'm gonna be the poor sport here, and I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, Chris said, man, the engine bay turned out nice.
Thank you. Someone who is going away.
Change the subject.
Thank you for changing the subject. Thank you.
Corum says, nice seeing you guys again. Keep on dubbing. I'm off to fast parts. Bye, Corum.
Bye, Corum. Have a good one, buddy.
Rob says, things aren't things until you make them things. George wants to know, where do I bid?
No one bids. Stop. Kurt, stop allowing this. You guys?
We do 50 per leg.
No. Jeez.
Up to the knee only.
Just for that, I need you to hold the container so it doesn't spill all over the floor.
So I can get splash pack?
Exactly. Move it more this way. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is gross. Looks like something took a dump out of this. The car had diarrhea. All right,
It
cool.
looks like that grease that comes off the barbecue when you clean it.
Seriously.
So we at 50 yet?
No, there's no more money coming in. Anybody who instigates this or we're not talking. We're not talking. Is there a picture of a no?
Rob said, Patsky says, look at that rest, wow, just wow. Rob says, come on, Al, warm weather is coming and car shows. Gotta show off them legs.
No, you guys know.
Louise says, Carlene has enabled us.
Yeah, she did. She did. 100%.
George says he's about to piss himself. Ivan wants to know, how do I put down money?
You don't.
Al is almost ready to scream the safe word.
Oh my god.
Montana pancake.
Yeah, that is a safe word, by the way. It's Montana pancake. Oh my god.
So you only need up to the knee because that's all you need to be showing off with your shorts.
Yeah. I'm not waxing anything. I like my fur coat. I'm gonna leave it on.
It's still cold.
It's still cold. So there's no amount of money that you guys can give me that this will happen. No amount.
Ivan said safe word is pineapple. Patsky said Montana pancake, LOL.
Yeah, that's a safe word.
Oh man.
You guys, this is not. I came here to tear down an engine,
See what happens when you
and this is the stuff I get with you guys. You need to go back into the garage and do something.
He doesn't let me out.
It doesn't let me out.
See, they know I'm here, so they remember that, and so they want it.
They want to
Because you won't talk about it.
talk about what?
Waxing pole.
No, that's the first thing that comes out of your mouth. Once you're comfortable with everybody on
Rob
here.
wants to know what size booty shorts do you wear. I want to get him a pair with PincheAls airbrushed on the back. So when you get the back view during these live streams, you get
Oh
some
my
advertisement on the.
You know, I'll tell you one thing though, Rob. I do a lot of hiking, so my ass is definitely there. But you're never gonna see it because I'm never gonna put on a pair of Daisy Dukes for
When
you.
they get to watch you bend over and stuff, you
No.
show an advertisement.
Have it say juicy on it?
No, it's PincheAls garage advertisement.
Oh my god.
George wants to know, so when are we going to start the bid?
We're not doing this. I'm trying to show you guys that there's an engine. There's an actual engine here that needs to be repaired. Not myself. You guys, horrible human beings. Horrible.
They're trying to support the channel.
This is
any
not supporting
way
the.
they can.
This is. If you want to support the channel, don't support me losing body hair.
Rob says it's the best live ever. See? They
Here,
love me.
babe, can you get me a sandwich bag? Name it oil pan, please.
See, they love me, the people.
No, they love the
What?
fact that you just start the dumbest
I
stuff.
didn't start it. They mentioned it. So now we're going with it. Patsky says Daisy Dukes and cute blonde wig. LOL. We got that brown one though, the brunette. So we're good.
Come in, I need the bag.
Louise said, "Uh-oh, I blame Rob for having this chat descend into chaos." What do you want, oil pan?
Oil pan, please. We're still working.
You're working. I'm reading.
I want to work.
You're working. I'm taking bids.
There's no bids. No.
You got two. They put in $6 already.
That doesn't do anything. You wasted your money, guys.
Said 50 per leg.
No. No, stop putting a price on this. There's no price. If I see $50, I'm going to refund it.
He can put that on while he is working on the motor. See? That's what George said.
Here.
More?
More bolts, yeah.
There's no boxes popping up.
Come here.
You're safe.
I know I'm safe. No one's gonna pay me.
See? You just challenged them.
No. No. I didn't challenge anybody. They don't want to. No. I'm not. No, I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna work.
Rob says we need Carlene on more lives. Ivan says he'll buy the bottle of Nair. No Nair. No, wax. Nair's too easy.
You guys gotta stop.
That's just wiped down.
Hey, look, on this oil pan, just remember, that you take all the bolts off one at a time. Don't be careful. No, don't cross thread anything when you're removing or using impact.
And get a baggie.
Get a baggie. Label the baggie. You know. There's a lot of these.
Juan says, "What's up, Al?
What's going on, man?"
You're in the middle of our next poll."
No, we're not.
Let's see. Patsky says hot wax.
Uh,
Louise says, "I'll put an extra 20 if Tiny pulls the string."
Oh my God! No.
Ivan says, "Ooh, she went to the sub for Al. It's actually quicker and painless."
Oh my God.
No one cares about oil. That's Louise. George says, "On the oil pan, remember to wax."
No. You guys are dumb.
Louise said, "Stop distracting us, Al." Ivan says, "Don't change the conversation, Al. We were talking about the changes that will happen to you." Chris is telling me to shave you.
Oh wow.
It will,
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's just stop for a moment, all right, guys? Let's just
There's a
stop.
lot coming in.
This is bad. That's mud. Yeah.
That was coming out the bottom.
That came out of the bottom of the pan.
That's what that is, right?
That's what that is, yeah. So, right off the bat, I can't even fucking talk about this, man.
Maybe some wax would have cleared that up.
No, nothing. Look, okay, so more than likely it's overheated. Let's just keep dismantling.
Rob said he'll supply lavender wax beads. It's a calming scent, so it won't be so.
What?
Patsky says we need to stop, guys. LOL. Louise said, "Wow, that looks terrible."
Yeah, thank you. Someone that's actually paying attention to what I'm doing.
George said, "Okay, stop the bid real quick, so they can hear you."
Oh, okay.
Patsky says, "Wow, LOL, gross." Dale says, "Nasty." Okay, Juan has a question.
Yay!
Quick question, bro. Do all 1.8T engines have cam caps?
Yes.
Took my valve cover off my engine and it didn't have them.
What engine does he have?
What engine do you have?
Which 1.8T?
Louise says the sludge looks like burn wax.
Guys!
Ivan says the oil pan looks terrible, but you're still getting waxed. They're enjoying the live stream.
Are they? I'm trying to do something important. Okay,
You should
so
put me back in my room. You're not allowed to-
so you guys can see here. There's actually pieces of metal in here. Not very good already off the bat. I'm actually very concerned for this engine now, way more than I was before. I was just worried maybe just an overheating issue, but there's metal flakes all inside that oil pickup tube. Not good, guys. Not good at all.
Show them your pan again.
Why?
Because they want to know. They want to see it.
The pan had water in it, more than likely due to the bad head gasket job they did on this car.
So it leaked through.
Oh yeah, it definitely leaked a lot through.
And what's the mud?
The mud is water and oil being mixed together. Thoroughly.
Juan says it's a AWP.
Then yes, it does require those caps.
He says I was freaking out when I saw that.
Yeah, it does need them. It helps put more oil on the valves. I mean on the lifters.
Luis says this is the best live stream ever.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. My pain is your happiness, apparently.
Juan says these live videos are always cool.
Can you make a baggie for oil pickup bolt?
Any more oil can ones?
No, I'll give you more.
Oil pickup.
Mm-hmm. This is all part of it. Oil pump, I'm sorry, oil pump.
Pump?
Yeah, not pickup pump.
Chris wants to know, is that a firewall thermal blanket under your bench?
My bench. No. No, not at all. Oh, it is. It is. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. It is. That's from the Jetta from today.
Ivan, that motor is as important as you getting waxed. Rob, maybe this owner used wax instead of oil.
You guys. She's going.
George says, my wife just woke up from me laughing so loud. Patsky says, what's this spring-looking thing in the tube?
I don't know. We don't know where it's from. I'm going to have to do some more digging in just a moment. Oh, man.
Investigating.
Yes, some investigations. Shit. I need little 2x4s. Or 2x1s or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you grab me one?
Milkshake. That's it. Patsky said, haha, I was scared. I was waking up my roommate.
Yeah,
we
we
open
need
the door?
Huh?
Open the door?
No, I don't know where we have some. Because these are different. We have to...
All the wood's gone.
Yeah, no, but I need like little... I need ones that are half of this. Because they have to fit right in here.
Can you break one?
I probably could, but I don't want to.
You said, the flathead and
Hold
hammer.
on. Let me see here.
I see your chat revenue is at $6.17.
Yay! This is what I want so much is my chat revenue to be so profitable due to my suffering. Yay!
Chris says, can't wait to see the rod bearings.
Yeah, same here. That's my concern. That is currently my concern right now is the rod bearings. They might be fried. That's not good.
Needs more work.
It needs more. Can you put your foot on that right there? On the base? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is turning with it.
This.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, geez.
Gonna heat that sucker up.
Louis said, look at that advanced tool.
I know, right?
Patsy wants to know, did you guys make that design on Al's shirt? No, not that
No, we bought this one.
one. Ivan says the spring might be from the waxing machine.
He's not gonna respond.
Rob says, milkshake, I wonder how many 1.8Ts Al's milkshake will bring to the yard.
One milkshake, mine.
Bangin', how's it go? How goes it? LOL.
How many people are watching this, by the way?
22.
Okay. Wow. Don't you guys have something better to do? Go to bed.
Bangin' says, crank bolt, I see.
Yeah.
She says, what causes gas gauge not to work in a a Mark IV GLI?
Pretty much the level inside your gas tank. You have the floater. There's a little floater on there. Those go bad. I mean, the 20-year-old car, man, it's gonna go bad eventually.
Jake said late night garage hangs. Louise said very likely a background. Patsky says I should pinstripe a panel and send it to you.
I would love that if you know how to do that. Oh my god, I would definitely love that. That'd definitely go on my garage wall. Yeah, that would go on the wall, like the same day. Alright, be careful, don't touch anything over here.
You want to move it over? So I'm not in
Yeah.
the...
Okay. You gotta hurry because I don't want this to cool down too much.
Okay. Stupid clubs.
I said do not touch anything over here, it's super
it's
hot.
Yeah.
Fire hot. You don't need to push down on that, just put your foot on that. And just... Oh my god.
You going here?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down.
Pull down.
So I don't want to damage anything. Here.
George says it's early in the morning here, 3:43 a.m.
He's all, I got all day.
Hi May, this is more fun. Plus, it's educational.
Alright, so crank bolt is off.
Ivan says $5 per 22 people can make a difference on Al's life.
No. You guys are still going at this.
See, figured that or cluster, thank you, and you build motors.
Me?
Yep.
Yes, I build motors. High performance and stock.
Tatsky says, okay, I'll do one next time I have a few things to stripe soon.
Dude, if she could pin... Pasky, I don't know how good you are at pinstriping, but if you ever come to the U.S., I would love you to pinstripe my bus.
That'd be cool.
Oh my god, that'd be such a cool thing for us.
Scott says, go down on it, probably be easier than lifting. Chris says, cheater bar. Got it. Dale, damn. That's just as bad as the Honda Pilot crank bolt.
Oh, you never seen me do a ARP crank bolt yet.
Rob, oh, that one that the three of us.
Requires 3 people to do it. Here, front main seal.
I like when we lifted the bus. That other
Yeah, we also did that one too. That one's front main seal. No. Yeah, front main seal. Yes, this is the front. Yeah.
Are you trying to time yourself on this?
I was, but you guys started talking all dumb stuff. And...
It made you nervous?
Yeah. Beyond.
It messed your flow up.
You completely ruined my flow. I love you though. I can't argue that.
Rob said, did Al just say he was going down on a live chat? LOL. Jake, I bet your neighbors dislike you working late into the night.
Not even. They're not.
They can't even hear us.
They can't even hear us.
Luis, LOL. Jake, especially being in California. Sia said Instagram. Oh, Instagram or Snapchat.
What?
Patsky, it's on as soon as they open the borders again. It should come down.
What? He will do? Oh, girl. If you do come, I will pay for your flight out here. I will definitely pay, or pick you up even. I'll drive all the way up to pick you up by the border. I would love that.
Rob says, I am stupid tired, but this is too much fun.
Go to bed, Rob. We don't need you anymore. Thank you.
Did you submit your donation?
Stop. Don't egg them on.
That's what they're here for.
No, they're not. They're here to watch me tear down an engine.
Your educational video.
Apparently, it's not.
And polling for fundraising.
We're not. No. This thing is becoming a pain in the booty.
I haven't said any other ideas, Rob. That's George.
Rob doesn't need to assist with any ideas.
George wants to know, where do I donate?
You don't need to donate. That's the great thing. You don't need to.
On the stream.
This stuff is... I can't work with you people. You people don't help. And then my wife here, just keep donating, guys. Stop.
You wanted me out here with you.
I do. I want you to help.
I am helping.
You're by selling my body. That's what you're doing. You literally, I'm legitimately a whore.
Al is opening a fans only.
Yeah, just to shave myself.
Not shaved.
I mean, wax myself. That's my channel.
Shaving makes you itchy.
I know.
I want to do that too.
Oh.
I care about you.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Ivan says, you know Al is having fun, but he's just not showing it.
I don't want. I don't want to get shaved.
He's modest.
I try to. I'm very modest. I wear very long shorts that are almost as long as pants.
Oh, we just got a $50 donation.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No. I did not. No, there's nothing there. Oh, God. I'm still not going to do it, though. I'm not going to do it.
Why are you going to be letting him down?
No, I'm not. I didn't promise anything.
Oh, here's Rob again. Al still needs the white lab coat and boots.
Oh,
Picture this fresh wax with a light show in the garage just before the next Louise says he likes to wear capri pants.
Pretty much. They're just shorts.
Shorts and long socks.
Shorts and long socks.
It's pants.
I'm a vato, fool.
It's pants.
They're shorts.
Ivan says, I'm hairy too, man. My wife waxed me once. I just gotta say one thing. It feels refreshing.
I bet you never did it again. I bet you didn't wake up and be like, oh my God, I want to do it again. No.
Cleans out all those pores.
I don't care what it does. I don't care. I don't care if it cures cancer. I'm not gonna do it.
When you get that extra exfoliating.
Hey, here's another one. Here's a rear main seal, please.
He says he might.
See, I'm sorry. I am. No.
House says we can even play a little house music.
You guys are...
Ivan says might for the right price.
Not me. There's no price. For me, it hurts way too much. I had it done on my nipples and my arm once, and that was it. Never again. And that was what, like 5-6 years ago?
Says Chris said real men have body hair, huh?
That's
Al?
right. That's right. That's right, Chris. That is right.
Right. You got a $5 donation from George.
God. It's not going to happen, guys.
Rob says, see, he is already feeling it. Are we going to get a copyright notice from YouTube because we're doing house music?
Probably.
Where's the bass? Cowbell. Money can buy everything, man.
Not this guy. I'm sorry. This guy's hair.
We're at $11.17.
Here. This is our rear main seal. This is such a... I'm probably not going to do live chats for a while.
With me?
No,
With
just
the
in
wife?
general. I'm gonna stick to only Patreon because they are civil people on there.
They want me to put it on Patreon. Those are the ones that want the polling.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. It's not going on anything.
They're the ones that want it on there so they can vote.
I need a beer, man.
I'll just give you a couple beers and then we'll whack you.
No. It's not how it works, man. Not at all. Alright, we're finally down to the pistons and the crank. Please, guys, let me work.
You're probably not going to have any leg hair by the end of next week.
No, this is not going to be a trend. I'm sorry, guys. No, not
Every
a trend.
time the wife's on live stream.
What? What happened?
Home.
No. No.
Is that what it is? That's not what it is?
It's not what it is. That's what you're making it.
No, because as soon as I showed up, that's when they started pitching it against me. Remember? You members.
I don't members anything.
You members.
I don't members anything. I'm trying to work. Excuse me. Here's my breaker bar.
She sent some pics of your Patsy sent pics of her pinstriping.
Oh, I can't wait. What? Oh, God. What did Rob...
Everyone sign up on Patreon. Go to the Patreon and look up PincheAls Garage. There are 3 tiers, and just for as little as $5 a month, you can see Al get waxed.
No. Rob, you are not promoting my channel for this stuff. My channel is not a...
See, that's a Patreon only thing. See?
It's not a Patreon. It's nothing. You guys are horrible. It's nothing. You guys cannot just sell my body like this. It's horrible. I feel used right now, dirty. I'm gonna work on an engine. Leave me alone.
I'm an LOL Patsy OMG, guys.
You guys. My body is a haven.
I need an adult.
Seriously. And not my wife. Because obviously she's not helping.
Ivan says we ain't selling it, just making changes to it.
Wow. Almost the same thing. Sorry.
Bag?
Trying to push it out.
See, they're starting to slow down. It's getting late.
Yeah.
The comments are not coming this fast.
I'm okay with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm trying to actually work. You know? There's an engine right here that has to come apart.
Well, it's 1 o'clock now.
That's great. Hope you guys go to bed. Alright, so rod bearing out. These don't look like OEM rod bearings. They might have been replaced.
We got 3 new Patreon members.
Nuh-uh. You liar. You're lying.
I am.
Okay. If they signed up because of this, I'm going to be so pissed. And happy all at the same time, but still pissed. Alright, so... God, I can't even think right now.
Well, you don't know because the video hasn't run yet.
The motor can wait. The wax can't. No, the wax can wait a lifetime. The motor can't. So the rod bearings look healthy. Currently right now, if you guys can see, there's besides it being hot, There's no scoring. That's what we're more concerned about on these, is them being scored or damaged in any way. I am trying to. So, piston number 1, 2. Which one is this one? Actually, it's not going to even matter what order these are in.
Oh, Louis said it's the oldest profession.
Being a
Louis
whore?
said, is it story time now? Really dying to hear that backstory to this engine. The motor can wait, the wax can't.
Seriously.
Ivan, you are right. Pull out the strips.
You guys.
George says, did we decide what leg it's happening on?
No, no one said anything. There's no decision.
50 per leg. Up to the knee.
I'm turning off this stream. You're making this a very unhealthy stream, Carlene.
Louise said, I'm pretty sure we decided on the right nipple. Patsky said, okay, come on, guys.
She's having fun. I'm not being bothered. Just so you guys know, I'm a very good sport. I'm just having fun.
But you just won't get waxed.
I just don't want to get waxed. Yeah, that's correct. That won't happen. I promise you guys it won't happen. If it happens... No. I don't want to think about it if it happens. It's not going to happen.
If you get it.
No, I'm not getting anything. So... We're down to the pretty much pistons right now. Can you give me the rubber mallet?
George says, okay, I'll stop for now. Rob says, Al, you better not forget to post this live stream when we're done.
I don't know if I'm going to post this live because it's going to spread. And then people are going to want to keep doing this.
Tatsky said, haha, yes, Rob, lol.
You guys are...
See, without Rob's pitch, how would they know about Patreon?
You know, you're right. I'm not going to argue that. That is very true.
Ivan says, you see, there's an if now, so it will happen.
No. I just don't know what to think right now. I'm working.
Patsky says if peeps started midstream, they'd be so confused.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true, too.
See, that's why you need to post it, so they know what's going on. What did they miss?
They don't need to know anything. That's the beauty of this. They don't need to know a single thing that's happened.
It says it's going to spread like wax on your leg. That's George.
Yeah. Piston looks healthy though.
Look at that nasty stuff coming down.
It's just looks like they just did. Piston rings failed on this. You can tell on this one. Pretty much the oil ring is completely compressed. If you guys can see, the oil ring is actually just completely, it's destroyed. More likely, again, this car overheated and failed and pretty much burned the pistons on the side. Didn't damage them though. So, ooh, this had a... Okay, so, more information. You'll see here, right here, right there. There's a perfect little divot there. That's a valve kiss. This had a snap belt. Snap belt, because that valve hit right there pretty hard.
Smacked it.
Yep. So, more and more disappointment keeps coming up out of this engine for this poor car.
Yeah, Patsky was saying can't wait to see the rings with all that rust water.
Yeah.
It's a valve print. Yeah. Ivan says for the next live stream, she'll be wearing some short shorts with some shiny legs. I'll put on. What are those things that the girls put on?
they can look.
Fishnet?
No, the other one.
Spanx?
No.
What?
Those things that look brown.
Leggings?
No, leggings. You go buy them at the Walgreens or something like that. And
Oh,
pantyhose.
Yeah, pantyhose.
Pantyhose. There you go. I'll put a set of pantyhose for you to
That's
make
what
it
I said,
look.
fishnet pantyhose.
No, not fishnet ones. Just plain pantyhose. I'll put those on. I won't shave, but I'll put that on.
Patsy said so that's why it has been rebuilt with
Yep.
quotes.
Yeah, it's more likely it's they did a really poor. They probably did the cheapest job possible to get this engine running.
Good
To
night,
get-
Chris.
To get rid of it. Good night, Chris. They probably went as cheap as possible to get this engine to run and disappear.
Louise said yes, fishnets.
I'm not putting on fishnet pantyhose.
Rob says, did you see that Trent Smith got his own dyno?
Yeah, dude, it's cool.
It says I've been talking to him about my build plans. Which one's Trent? Is that the two?
He's the Trenton from Boost Dynamic Tuning. Yeah, cool guy. I love that guy. So glad he's doing so well. Unfortunately, there's no money in helping people, but there's money in selling product.
It's a business.
Yeah, he did a good job. He did a very good job, and I'm happy. I'm happy he's successful.
Those look gooey.
That's normal. It's just oil. What I'm more concerned about is when it actually hits when a crank comes out. Right now, currently, the crank looks very healthy. I don't see any issues with the crank itself. So I'm pretty content with that right now. I'm more concerned about... Ooh. Okay. Whew. That scared me. That was like a spun rod, but no. I'm more concerned about the main bearings now on how they're going to look. But these are healthy looking main bearing. Rods. So, again, it got a rebuilt, but we don't know what actually happened during the rebuild procedure.
They probably did it after the belt snap.
They probably try to, again, the belt probably snapped. They turned off the engine. Went to like a cheap little mechanic, like, oh, what's going to cost me to rebuild this? Or like they quoted probably something obscured. Like, oh, I'll just patch it up, and get me back on the road. Or they charged him something obscured and they did a really poor job at doing it just to make a quick buck.
Because how are they going to know if it's all sealed in here?
Exactly. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. How are you going to know?
Ivan said, is there any preferred wax brand that we like?
That we like or
Yeah,
you
so-
like?
Do you have any preferred wax brand you need me to get to you? To get you?
I don't know because I don't have one. That would be... I don't know. I can't even recommend that.
Amazon choice.
I guess if there's an Amazon...
Choice brand.
Yeah, choice brand. Can you come over here and grab this, Ben?
Hold.
Thank you.
That's my contribution to.
These rods don't look that bad. This one does, though. Keep digging. So one piston already got damage on it. This one does too. Oh, this one has a nice divot in it. It's hard to show, but there's a divot right there. Right there where it got hit.
And like half moon.
So it's already two. Let me see the other one. Oh wow, this one's actually super obvious. Right there. It's got a fat valve slap right there. Now I actually got to flip the head upside down and see what's actually on that head, because that's not good.
Each one had it?
Yeah, that's four of them already now. I mean, 3 out of 4. Guarantee you the fourth, this one has it too, so.
Patsky says that's what she saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Rob says let's get him Koloa wax. I hear it works well. I already have the little container that melts the beads.
This guy. Come here, Bev.
What? Catch again?
Yeah. It's gonna come out right now. Hold on. It's still.
It's right there. Yeah.
It's stuck right here.
So nice.
It's stuck. Yeah, these main bearings have been replaced. I mean, the rod bearings are not old. These are new rod bearings in here. They've been replaced. These are not for sure not stock. These are new. The wear on these rod bearings are super fresh. You guys can see these rod bearings look very, very clean. So for sure they did a rebuild on this and did a really poor job at it.
Ivan says so the valve slap the piston, just like the wax will slap your leg. Rob says yes, Ivan, but much softer.
Much softer afterwards. Like a cool summer breeze.
I feel like a cool summer breeze.
I don't feel like anything. How about that?
Wax on, wax off.
I need a deep socket 17.
So let's go. We're at 16 people.
Oh, those are
Patsky says wax on, ouch, wax off. That's Marla.
the 16 and the 17. Right? No, it is a 17. What the heck? Yeah, give me a second, Luis. We'll look at it right now. Yeah, same thing. Last one. You can see it right there. And you can see the little divot. It got kissed as well. Yeah. Really bad rebuild job, guys. Or either a bad job, or it could be actually 2 scenarios. They rebuilt it and didn't know how to time it and failed.
And it failed.
Or they rebuilt it, the belt snapped, and they just failed to failed to actually service the motor, and then they serviced it and they're like, oh yeah, and it sounds like crap.
In the bag?
No, these are trash. Can't reuse these.
You have 16 people on.
I still have 16. Dude, it's 1 in the morning, guys. You guys are having way too much fun. I love it. You guys, I love the sense of humor our channel has. It's so good.
Up to 17 now.
Someone else joined in. Alright, so main caps coming off.
Ivan says, Al, do you have a half-inch torque wrench?
Torque wrench, like a... Yes, I do.
Rob, is there a warning you get if your timing needs redone, or do you just stick to the recommended intervals?
Stick to the recommended intervals at 70 to 80,000 miles. There's no warning. It just snaps.
That's the indicator?
Yeah. Snap, rebuild. No, you want to replace it every... If you're really cautious, I mean, if you think about it, 60,000 miles can be driven in either 1 to 2 years here in California, or if it's like your other car, if it's your spare car, then it can be driven in 5 to 10 years. So if you think about $250 for a timing job every 2 years, or every 3 years, or every 4 years, is not a bad investment.
He said, okay, his was done 40K ago.
Yeah, so you're good.
Ivan wants to know how big is the wrench.
Which one?
The one he was talking about.
My breaker bar?
The torque wrench. The half-inch torque wrench.
I was using a breaker bar.
Oh, breaker bar.
That's like a 3-footer? Or a 2-footer? I think? I can't remember.
Not 2 feet.
Alright. Main bearing 1. And yep. Been replaced, so they look really, really healthy. You guys can see that.
So it's just a shitty job.
It's just a really bad job, yeah. Unfortunately.
Some good, some bad, some
Yeah.
good parts, some other stuff.
So this guy's gonna need new pistons for sure. Rods look fine, but pistons are gonna be need to be replaced.
Rob
All right.
says he plans on a refresh at 200. He's at 183 now.
That's good, yeah. It's a good idea.
Be safe. Better to be safe.
Yeah, always safe than sorry.
Better to be safe than full rebuild.
Then full rebuild, yeah. These are all looking good. Again, it's been done already, so.
But not fully though.
Well, it was done. It's just, again, we don't know what else is, what they cheaped on and what they didn't cheap on. And besides, I could tell the head was done. I mean, the head gasket was done poorly.
You know they cheaped on that.
We know they cheaped out on that. But the block, like the main bearings and rods, are healthy. They were done right. The crank doesn't have any hot spots on it at all. So they look like they polished it.
Oh, Ivan said that he goes, oh, because I found a new one in my tools that I can let you have. For the torque wrench.
Don't need a torque wrench, man. Thank you, though. Not a tool that I need right now.
Yeah, breaker bar.
Yeah. I appreciate it, though, man. Definitely appreciate it.
I'm surprised he's giving it up without a body part.
Why? Why are you offering body parts that are not yours?
He said I give it to you if.
If, you know, we just say hi to each other and we're friends, yeah.
He said if you're home tomorrow, he can take it to us.
Yeah, I'm home.
Oh, with the GLI pedals.
Oh. I am home tomorrow, that's for sure. Alright, crank is up.
Not too bad.
No, okay, cheap job, man. So, main bearings look healthy. Don't look bad at all. So again, the job on this, whatever they did to this block, they cheaped out on a lot of stuff. It got water in the block, so that means water got in the head, meaning we're going to have to do a little bit more work to disassemble the head. I'm not going to tear down the head tonight, but as you can see, we tore down pretty much an entire 1.8T in, I don't know what time.
It's 117.
An hour and 17 minutes?
No, I said
Oh.
117 right
Oh,
now.
full screen that?
Which one?
Just double click it there. I mean, Yeah.
This one.
An hour and 56 minutes. 2 hours.
There you go. What you thought?
Exactly what I thought I was going to be. And actually, I got distracted with you guys on top of that, so 2 hours is not bad.
Evan said I'll message you tomorrow before heading there. Gotta go, man. Have a good night. Rob says it looked, seeing those caps, is there any advantage of going to the tall boys from IE? You can get the girdle kit with or without, but it's an extra $400.
Again, it all depends on the amount of power you're making.
It says it looks like more machine work would be required if using the tall boys.
That is correct.
Night, Ivan.
Good night, Ivan. So, back again to what we're looking at here. This block got a lot of water in it. Number one, so that's bad. Number two, we don't know if the block overheated drastically or slightly. So, looking at the cylinder walls inside here, they look healthy. I don't feel any divots, any scoring in here, but that doesn't mean anything until this actually goes to a machine shop and see what they tell us what's going on with it. So besides that, I mean, it's we tore down the entire block. It could have been done in like an hour and like 15 minutes if my wife did not just give everybody my
If you weren't so nervous.
If I weren't so nervous and you giving away my body for $50.
I didn't give it up. They were mentioning it. I think it was Rob.
And you promoted it. You kept on promoting it.
I think it was Rob.
You egged them on.
No.
Here, give me that rubber hammer. Take that. Can you grab the container?
Pull it out. Hold.
No, yeah, we gotta dump all this water that's in here. There's a lot of water in this. Yeah, it's got water.
It's not even getting in the pan.
Get where you can. Okay. So let it sit there.
Well, I got new brace.
All right. So that is it for tonight, guys. Holy crap. You guys are amazing. I love you guys.
Oh, we didn't make our quota.
We didn't have to. There's no quota.
By the end of the live stream.
All right. So.
Just to think, I fell asleep in my recliner, woke up, walked to my bed, checked my alerts, and came back to the living room and almost missed this. That's rough. Wow.
So.
Oh, Pasky says he wants to see the head if the valves are bent.
I want to do that right now, but the head is full of oil, and I can't flip it right now. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow, because I gotta flip it into the pan, and this is still draining, so I'm not gonna do that tonight.
So we got another chance tomorrow for.
We have a short chance to talk about this engine tomorrow. Okay.
Another
the
chance
engine
another chance
tomorrow. Okay.
Jaime says good night, Al.
All right. So.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Whoever's leaving, thank you. Jaime. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Besides that, tomorrow we're going to do a full inspection on the head to see what other damage is done. Hopefully there isn't much more. If there is, then we'll see if the owner wants to invest more money into this block or give up on it. We'll see. I mean, we spent 2 hours tearing it down, and we found definitely a lot of information in a very short amount of time. So there's some ups and downs to this block. So we'll see. The crank is healthy. The actual block itself is healthy, but the head is probably going to be the head and the pistons are going to be the most expensive investment on this engine so far. So we'll see what he decides to do. If he decides that he doesn't want to spend any more money, I can actually help him. I have a very, very good block already sitting right here on the right side of me that is complete with no issues. Pretty much we'll probably tear that one down next and rebuild that for him, and pretty much have him give me this block so I can rebuild it for my wife's car. So again, there'd be no loss or gain in this scenario for me, but the community, again, guys, is all about helping each other. And this is why I keep spare engines here, because you might take a gamble on a really cheap engine and realize you got a really cheap engine. And for me, knowing where this engine came from, knowing the person who gave him that engine was shady to begin with, and me finding out after the fact he bought the engine really makes me a little bit more angrier, because I knew that person had a bad engine and didn't tell the guy who bought the engine that it was bad, besides telling him it was just a good engine. And that's where everything kind of really pisses me off, because you guys gotta understand, this is someone's hard-earned money, and I don't know how easy it is for him to get this money, or how hard it is for him to get that, or how hard it is, and it's completely effed up, guys. If you guys honestly have something that you own that's, you know, either a POS, be honest with them. You know, sell it, but tell them, you know, this is what's wrong with it. Don't go off and ruin the community by selling someone a piece of junk and then saying it's a good motor, knowing on the back of your head it's a bad motor. That's just completely effed up, guys.
It comes back around.
Yeah, it comes back around. So at the end of the day, he's gonna come out of this garage with a good engine. I promise him that. I have a good engine chilling already here. If he doesn't want to invest in rebuilding this motor, I got him taken care of. Plain and simple. That's what PincheAls Garage is about, is taking care of the community and learning from our mistakes or other people's, you know, mistakes, and becoming better than these people that are just complete douches, honestly. Again, I can't mention names because I don't want to, but if you're watching this, whoever sold this motor, you're messed up, dude. Honestly, just completely messed up. And
someone else has to pay for it.
And someone else paid for it, and that's really messed up. So I'm gonna make it right, and that's all that matters. Okay, and that's what PincheAls Garage is all about, is making things right and making things matter, because that's what the VW community is about, and that's what our YouTube channel is all about, is taking care of each other. All right, guys, thank you. Have a wonderful night. Be safe out there, and as always, here at PincheAls Garage, we're gonna break, we're gonna fix, and we're gonna repeat. All right, gonna read the comments really quick, and then we're gonna shut it down.
Rob says, "Al, you are a machine. You just keep going."
Thanks, buddy.
George says, "Good night."
Good night.
Good night. Good
All
night.
right, guys. Have a good night. Peace out.
He had to get that in.
He had to get it in.